Well, guys, I decided to treat myself today and to an early Mother's Day gift. And I bought two more tarantulas. Let's see what I got. This, my friends, is a Polynobius muticus, the king baboon. And they're very slow growing teas. So I expect that this one will stay in this enclosure for quite a while. The only thing I would do different from the way it was sold to me is I'll add more substrate to it because they are deep burrowers. Now this specimen here, as you can see, is only about an inch, inch and a half, something like that. So I'm going to add more substrate and also more ventilation. There's a few holes in there, but not as much as I would like. So, and of course a water dish. I'm going to put a water dish in there. So, that's it. That's how much I paid for this one. Maybe I could have gotten it cheaper somewhere else. Maybe not. I don't know. But I really have had this on my wish list for a while, so I definitely wanted to get it. But I heard that this one ate recently, so there's a good view right there. Really cool teas. They're definitely one of my favorites. The only problem is they, since they are deep burrowers, they're definitely pet holes, so you probably won't see them very often. But they do make some really elaborate looking burrows, which is fun to see. But get a good look now because you probably won't see this one much later on once I get the substrate deeper. But yes, they are definitely highly defensive when tampered with. So you definitely don't want to mess with these guys. I've heard by doing research you keep the substrate on the drier side, but you do need to make sure you would have a water dish. And so I will definitely provide that. I got a little bottle cap here. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do with this one. They don't really need any decor unless you just want to do it just to make the enclosure look nicer, because they make their own burrows. In fact, they actually prefer that to you providing them a hide. So I'm just going to add substrate, water dish, and leave it at that. Alright, well, let's see what else I got. For those of you who have been in the hobby for a while, you could probably tell at least what genus this is. Poecilotheria. And it's a little bit hard to tell, but this is a regalis. It's about a 2.5 inch specimen. This one did eat, I was told, like a couple of days ago. So, some teas will eat right up to the time they molt. But I am wondering if this one is in pre-molt because it has a real nice web bed here. And I don't know whether it just made it like that because it just wanted, to rest on it, or if it is in pre-molt. The colors do look a little faded, so perhaps. So what I'm going to do with this one is leave it as it is. It's already got some cork bark in there and some fake leaves, the right amount of substrate. So the only thing I'm going to add to this one is, looks like there's no water dish in there, so I'm going to give this one a water dish. And you see the abdomen's a little plump. Could be in earlier stages of pre-molt at least, but that's another reason why I don't want to destroy this enclosure. Just in case this one could be in pre-molt. Oh, another thing I would add beside a water dish is more ventilation. As you can see, there's no holes here around the sides. There's just holes here. And since I obviously don't want to put holes in the enclosure while the tea's in there, I'm just going to put a whole bunch of holes here to kind of make up for it. And then once the tea molts, then I will clean it out. Probably leave it, well, I don't know if I'll leave it in the size enclosure or not. I might. We'll just have to see how big it gets after its next molt. But the setup's real nice. Like I said, I would just add a water dish. And eventually more holes. But yeah, there she goes. So yeah, usually when I get new teas, I like to, put new substrate in and everything, because you don't know where these teas came from. You don't know how well they were taken care of. And I think whoever had this tea did it right. Just I would have put a water dish in there, but and more holes. But yeah, Poecilotheria regalis. Yeah. So there we go. So that's it for now. And I will do some shout outs next. Stay tuned. So there you have it with the P. regalis. I just put the water dish right there on top of the foliage and gave it a little spray down and put a lot more air holes on the top there. So good with that one. And here we go with the Polynobius muticus. I dampened the substrate some so that way the substrate will set really good so that the tea can burrow easier. And obviously you see the water dish there. And I gave it plenty of substrate for this size tea and plenty of ventilation. So we're good. Alright, on to the shout outs. Alright guys, for the May 2016 shout out vid, I'm going to start off with Tea Junkie 78. He has a whole slew of tarantula videos here. In very good quality, I might add. And he posts fairly often, and he's kind of new, so I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it if you gave him your support and subscribe to him and like and watch his videos. But yes, I have really enjoyed watching them, and I highly recommend you check him out. Alright, let's see who else. Next up, I have Daniel Oakley. He's been doing videos for quite a while now. He has a variety of different inverts that he collects. He's also very knowledgeable with the animals that he has in his care. But as you can see, plenty of footage here to watch, unboxings and just various critters that he has. But yes, definitely a lot of stuff here to check out, so highly recommend you look at his vids as well. Plenty to watch. Lots of husbandry as well. So yes, as you can see, he's been in this for a while now, so yep. Alright, let's see who's next. Alright, number 3 is Access Denied. Spelled like that. He has quite a few videos himself on his tarantula collection. He does a lot of transfer videos, mating videos. He definitely does a whole bunch of that. Let's see. And he posts fairly often. He kind of went on a little break for a while, but then he came back and now he makes vids fairly often. So plenty here. Opening up the egg sac. Even has a little bit of snakes there. And other reptiles. So yes, another really good one to watch. So check him out. Alright, let's see who number 4 is. Here's the next one, Chris Arachnowolf. She has a lot of interesting vids on nature. She has a nice collection of snakes, as well as tarantulas, and she has some birds. She also takes hikes and different various trails, hiking trails close to where she lives and even out of town. And they're very interesting to watch as well, just to see what's out there. But she went on a little break there for a little bit, but now she's come back again and making more vids for us to enjoy. So yes, let's see what else she's got here. Oh yeah, there's a tarantula, a whole bunch of snakes. She does some feeding vids and just talking about her different animals. Yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah, she's got quite a few to watch here. Also seems to know what she's doing when it comes to the care of her animals. She has some chickens there. She has some turtles. So yes, various amphibians, reptiles, and arachnids. Very fun to watch. Alright, let's see who is the final pick for this segment. And finally, I'd like to feature B3 Water Exotics. He has a nice tarantula collection. He does unboxing reviews and transfer vids and just update vids and feedings of his teas. He also has a tegu, a reptile that he takes care of. And as you can see, he's got quite a few vids here. He's fairly new to YouTube, so I'm sure he would also greatly appreciate your support and liking his videos. But yes, and he just got a water monitor, and he just made a new enclosure for it, so he describes how he put it up for the monitor. And so yeah, very nice collection. Real nice guy, very good at responding when you write to him. So really cool. Alright guys, that's all of the featured vids I will do for this month. Stay tuned for June, and I'll have 5 more. Alright guys, thanks for watching.